Welcome to another episode of WCW. Welcome to the Great American Bash. Now, these pay-per-view episodes are normally a little bit shorter and stuff like that, but I think that's normally quite fine. We are at the something. Where are we again? I don't remember where we were. I don't remember where we were. I don't remember where we were. But Great American Bash, our pay-per-view number 2, luckily, no, well, I don't know, it's luckily, but, oh, hold on, is it? No, it's not going to be that bit, but it was only 2 weeks since our last one, so, storyline's a little bit more minimal, so this might seem a little bit more of a, moving the stories along a little bit pay-per-view, because it's only been 2 weeks since the last one, so let's jump straight into this pay-per-view. So, of course, we start off with a hype video, and this one is going through kind of all the matches, but the 5 I picked for this, starting off with the Cruiserweight title match between Shane Helms and Billy Kidman, onto the WCW Tag Team title match between Natural Born Thrillers, Dream Dragon Stasiak, and Team Canada. Then onto the Falls Count Anywhere match between Rob Van Dam and Buff Bagwell, going on to the more personal rivalry between DDP and Canyon and family, the WCW World and United States title match between champion Booker T and Juventud Guerrero. It also would talk about the Road Warriors and the FBI rivalry a little bit, and that would be it, because I've only got 6 matches altogether on this card. I think it's a good number of matches for a pay-per-view as well. So this is just a little, wow, introduce yourself. Look, Shane Helm, Shane O'Hare, Rob Van Dam all got like nice little things as well. It's quite cool. 34, 44, 45, 48, 49. Exactly what I wanted to do. Just slowly bring it all up. 49 for the Booker T Juventud one's a bit shit, but that's fine. It shows how good Booker T is with DDP and Canyon in the one beforehand as well. So it shows Booker T's carrying it a little bit. But let's jump straight into the first match. What is the Falls Count Anywhere match between Rob Van Dam and Buff Bagwell, where RVD gets the win, of course, in 14 minutes 27 by pinfall, with the frog splash for a 63-78 from Rob Van Dam, only a 43 from Buff Bagwell. Buff Bagwell showing some true unprofessionalism, clearly unhappy. He's phoned in his performance. It's clear to everyone that he wasn't trying at all. That means I'm going to give him a bollocking at the end of the pay-per-view, because why not? Okay, we start with Simeon. An okay start to the show. I think a good match to start with the show. Hopefully we can ride that momentum upwards, and hopefully it's a good show altogether. But let's go next match. What is the first tag team match of the night for a 51? What's not too bad, where the Road Warriors defeat the full-blooded Italians in 10 minutes 28, when the Road Warrior Hawk pinned Joey the Ball after the Doomsday device. I'm very sorry. 55 from Hawk, 61 from Animal, 36 from Johnny the Ball, and 30 from Little Guido. Hawk and Animal, excellent chemistry together. Tag team specialists, they're gonna have to go over, aren't they? Really, but a nice little steady match to kind of pitch, kind of smooth on through. I think the word I'm looking for is. But fifth one, okay. Next, similar again, we got the hype video for the triple threat tag match. This is going to be elimination, because that's how the game automatically has it out. There you go, up there. We are in the Rayleigh Entertainment and Sports Arena, by the way. Between, again, like I said before, Natural Born Thrillers, Dream Dragon Stasiak, and Team Canada. The hype video is just talking about all 3 teams, starting with Dream Drag and Stasiak, whether the lesser experienced team. Then on to Team Canada, who have quite a lot of experience, go a lot of team, but they aren't as good as the champions, the Natural Born Thrillers. The match itself gets a 51. So okay, similar again, it's all been quite same as we going through, where the Natural Born Thrillers, of course, retain the tag team titles in 16 minutes 17. Let's say if it wasn't elimination, let's say they pinned Dream Drag and Stasiak first. Let's say they pinned Mark Dream Drag. They did get eliminated first, so technically the pin first on them. That's how we're going to play that. 54 from Sean O'Hare, 51 from Chuck Palumbo, 43 from Stasiak, 35 from Mark Dream Drag, 55 from Mark Awesome, and 62 from Lance Storm. 62, Lance Storm. Storm's just killing it, really, isn't he? He's just doing really, really well, putting in top-notch performances every single time. Sean O'Hare is doing well. I think some wins and just he'll get his pop. We'll get more and more and more, and hopefully we'll just get more and more over. Look, he's got a hot new move, flavor of the month. Like he will hopefully just get more over as we go along. Next, we're going to the Cruiserweight title match where Shane Helms defeats Billy Kidman with the Vertebreaker to make defense number 3 in 11 minutes 35 for a 51-60 from Shane Helms, which is a very good rating altogether with 51 from Billy Kidman. But this is more about the post match where for a 31 wasn't great as Shane Helms is celebrating his win. He is suddenly attacked by the Ryu Syndicate. Once Billy Kidman kind of comes back to it a little bit, he tries to help Shane Helms, but is also outnumbered. After the Syndicate beat down Helms and Kidman, to Jerry holds up the Cruiserweight title. Now, this is what they was on about on Nitro, and this is what they're after. To Jerry is after that Cruiserweight title, and with Jimmy Yang and Kaz Harashi, I don't think there's been much stopping him altogether, really. 31, okay. Next, we have a video package for the DDP and Canyon match for a 50, talking about their history between them from friends to enemies. Talks about Canyon costing DDP the WCW World and United States title, and everything since with Canyon's attacks. And yeah, just really, this one can delve deep a little bit more because there is more history to this one altogether. And the match itself gets I'm going to hope in the 60s. 61, that is good enough for me. Where Canyon defeats DDP in 15 minutes 52 by pinfall after using a foreign object. 63 wrestling, 59 from crowd, 61, 65. Wow, DDP. Come on, DDP. 65 from DDP and 61 from Chris Canyon. They have pretty good chemistry as well. So that means these boys are just going to have absolute bangers of matches as we go on. Next to our main event, where it's a video playing about a very short story so far between Booker T and Juventud Guerrero. So it talks about Juventud earning the title match, and then so far him being a cruiserweight in WCW, and then this is his big moment. It goes on about Booker T's reign and how Booker T's, he's kept on kind of going over the odds and stuff like that, but this is Juventud's moment. Can he win the belt for a 51? For the video, the match itself gets a 63, and sadly, Juventud just can't quite do it. And it was really off this game, what sucks as well, where Booker T defeats Juventud Guerrero in 14 minutes 32 by pinfall with a scissors kick. The match went all out. Defense number 2 of both of them, 74 from Booker T and 45 from Juventud Guerrero. Is it really annoying that he was off his game? That's really annoying. But post match for his 65, as Booker T is celebrating, he sees Juventud starting to get up. Booker T helps Juventud to his feet and offers him a handshake, but Juventud waves him off and leaves the ring. And Booker's just a bit confused, maybe disappointed, going, okay, whatever. And he carries on his celebration to end the show for a 65, and the show gets all together. A 59, what's okay. It's all one yellow, what's not too bad. What the idea is now is to start pushing, getting more ratings in the greens than just being in this weird, not as greeny colour. I'm going to call it, I don't really know what you'd call this colour. Is it green, but it's not the sort of green I'm thinking of. Do you know what I mean? So that was Great American Bash. I hope you lot enjoyed it. We got 19,348 people. But to me, that's still a pretty good thing altogether. The only problem to is and I'm gonna get this after this pay-per-view. You got a lack of big names, but I've got to wait because in this, a lot of people are not allowed to wrestle because of normal reasons. So there's not much else I can do that. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next episode. Goodbye for now.